Ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. So today I have a very special little treat for you. You get to meet the gal that welcomed me into the world, who is nothing short of amazing, like I know all of our moms are. But this gal, well, I don't want to ruin the surprise. You guys are in for a treat when you meet her.
Holy, it's clean.
Mama.
It's clean. I'm not surprised.
Right?
It's been a while since I've been in this thing. Last time you tried to throw me out the window.
The car show.
Yeah. Sideways up the hill. Remember going by the cop?
Oh yeah. The little guy telling me to light him up, which was about the 15th time I'd lighted him up. Anyway, yeah, and she followed us all the way out of town. That was, thank goodness for that other fella that
pulled out of
decided
Timmy's.
to leave Timmy's like
Sideways with his tires
ass was
smoking.
on fire.
And then you go, what do I do? What do I do? The red and blues come on. You were just panicking. I said, pull her and let her go.
Yeah.
You were going to buy him a beer. You were going to look for him and buy him a beer later.
Yeah, because he got hit with God knows what kind of ticket.
Well, she was already mad at you, and he got the brunt of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I figured bringing you out in the car would be a little fun because, well, who doesn't like riding around with their mom for starters? And two, you got all the dirt on me and this goddamn car since I was 17, right?
Well, it used to be in my name, so I had a little more control of it.
Right. Back when I had to pay too much for insurance and it was cheaper to go through you.
Yeah, it used to scare the hell out of me, though, what it was going to cost me if you ever got caught. Unfortunately, tickets don't apply to insurance in BC, thank God.
Yeah. Points do.
Yeah.
I found that out the hard way.
They didn't used to. They do now, though.
Well, they did when I lost my license.
Well, they charge you for them, but you wouldn't lose your discount on insurance. When did you ever pay them? I used to pay those tickets and put the receipt in your birthday card.
Okay, you got me there.
I remember the night you stole it. You lost.
Okay, well, hold on. We better back up a little bit first. So, okay, first things first. I own the car. I'm 17, and it's a very, very small town that I grew up in, of which...
And the cops were looking for anybody under 21.
Yeah, and the population of town's about 2,500 people. So it doesn't take much to stand out, especially when you got no catalytic converters, you got the loudest bloody mufflers you could buy.
And the young cops are jealous.
Yeah. And you got headlight covers and tinted windows and all the stupid young guy stuff that you do to your car. So I remember clearly, I was sure that they had some sort of tracking device on my car because every time I moved, they were on me.
Well,
right?
weren't they still across the street then, or had they moved?
That is true. Yeah, okay, so here's another funny little tidbit. I actually grew up across the street from the cop shop, which sounds weird,
That's a
but
whole other set of stories.
yeah, this is small town stuff, right? So, whatever. Industrial and residential merge. So anyway, funny enough though, I never got in any trouble just being across the street.
Well, no, because I wouldn't let them on the property without a warrant.
Right.
Remember? What came first, the night they were in the driveway when the car was running and you were hiding on them, or?
No, I think I had my license back at that point. So I'll maybe give you guys a little bit of context on how things work here in British Columbia. So you get a speeding ticket like anywhere in the world, but with the speeding ticket also comes these points, and I think they give you your first 3 for free, right?
Yeah. You get the fine you have to pay, and then there's 3 points.
Right.
And there's no extra cost for those 3.
Yeah, your first 3 are free.
Yeah.
And then every point after that's $100, right?
At least, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and if you get caught doing something really stupid, I think the price goes up. Well,
yeah.
For sure the ticket price does.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got my first 3 real quick.
Yeah.
So freebies are gone. Next 3, quick again. Next 3 quick again. Now, around the 9-point mark, the authorities send you a letter and say, listen, bucko, you better start backing her down, because if you hit 12 points, we're going to consider taking your license, right?
Back then, yeah.
So I was getting tickets so bloody fast that by the time they sent me the 9-point warning, I already had 15 or 18 or something. So anyway, I wrote a letter suckholing to the authorities saying, look, I need my car for work and all this stuff. By the time that letter, they received it, I had already got another letter saying, your license is gone, buddy. I don't even know why we sent you the first damn letter.
For 4 months.
3 or 4.
3 or 4, yeah.
So yeah, license.
In the summer.
Yeah, leading up to spring.
Yep.
I got the letter around now. So, yeah, no amount of sniveling was going to fix this mess. So, lose my license.
And he convinces me to leave the car insured because he'll never drive it, but his buddies may, and I'm knowing full well nobody else is touching this car except Gary. And I thought, well, you got to trust the kid. I'll leave the insurance on it. Yeah.
Right.
First mistake.
Okay, so then one night, late at night, I thought, you know what, to hell with it. I missed the damn car so much, I'm going to get it out and go for a little zip. And it's late at night, nobody's on the road. I mean, it was stupid. There's no justification to this at all, but I did it. So I came home, I grabbed the keys, went out in the driveway, and
You and a buddy.
yeah, I opened it up, put it into neutral, and I thought, oh hell, Mom's gonna hear the damn car start, so we better roll it out of the driveway.
Which is 10 feet.
Right. So I roll her back, we get it out. At this point, I mean, Mom doesn't sleep real well, and
I'm going, wait a minute, there's somebody in the driveway, and somebody's stealing Gary's car.
right.
Roll out of bed and watch this stupid ass and his buddy push this thing out, quiet as mice.
Right.
Get it to the end of the driveway, and I'm waiting. I'm thinking, who's getting in the driver's seat? No doubt. Gary rolls around, jumps in.
Yeah.
The windows are rattled.
I hope this isn't incriminating evidence to this.
So I'm standing there going, that little what am I going to do? I'm phoning the cops. I'm going to report the car stolen. I was mad. It's in my name. I was wild. Thank God they didn't have cell phones. I had to walk to a phone.
Yeah.
I walked over the phone, picked it up, and I went, oh, that's a whole river of poop that's going to land on Gary's head. And the cops are looking for him anywhere. Stolen vehicle, no license. He'll be in jail. So I went back to bed, got up quietly in the morning, got a screwdriver, went out front, pulled the front and back plate,
Yeah.
took him to my office. Gary never said a word. It was never discussed.
Not until later on, no.
No, you didn't say anything for about a week, and that was, you know where the plates went, Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew I screwed up pretty bad. Now, I guess we should maybe give some context as to what we're going to do. So,
Oh, that quarter mile, that was
right.
fun.
Okay, so there was an unofficial quarter mile in our hometown that, used to get watched like a hawk by the authorities, but it was also a quiet piece of road. The pavement wasn't the best, but anyway.
It was a straight shot.
It was a straight shot, and I was always horsing around with my car, tweaking this and tweaking that, like all of us did or do. And anyway, I used to bring Mom out with me and say, Mom, you know, and this is before the time of cell phones. Heck, I don't even know if the internet bloody well existed. So I'd go out there and stand on the side of the road, and Mom would take my car up and down the road so I could hear it, see what it sounded like, and all this good stuff.
Gary would stand right in the middle. So I go way up on the top of the hill, teeth and eyeballs, grabbing gears coming down this quarter mile. So then it would be, okay, that was good, Mom, but this time, get it about $3,000 as you come by me, and you got to be in a certain gear. And then so I go by just grabbing gears and just blowing this thing.
Okay, and now your background, well, you had a 69 Camaro.
397 board out to a 427.
396.
96 to a 427.
Right.
Lake pipes,
Yeah.
loud.
A little Mustang, right?
Yeah.
Those are the two kind of noteworthy ones we're talking about, right? The old thing.
Then I went to pickup trucks.
Right.
Yeah. Remember the silver bullet though? It had the pipes. You had that thing
Okay, so going back to the quarter mile thing now, where I currently live, I got a quiet piece of road that, well, dead ends, and well, the only thing out there is folks on pedal bikes.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, I know, but you only see a couple of them every once in a while, so it's good.
We'll scare them with these bikes.
Yeah. So anyway, we thought we'd run out and let Mom take a run at the car, because you haven't driven it since it's been
years.
taken apart.
Been years. Well, that's what scares me, because every time I'm in it, you walk on it and I go sideways, and I don't want to push this thing sideways.
Right.
You know what happens to me in a hot car. I did put my runners on so I don't blow a flip-flop.
Driving shoes,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, and I know there was another story. Oh, the one when I was going to sell the car.
Oh, God. So Gary calls me and he says, Mom, I'm selling the Mustang. I said, really? Oh, yeah, guy's out of Saskatchewan, gonna give me $15,000. And I said, well, you sure? Yeah, bring it in. It was at my house in BC and Gary was in Calgary. So I hop in the Mustang, me and a friend of mine, and off we go into Calgary. Pull into this restaurant where we're meeting Gary, and Sue and I are sitting there, and I look up and Gary walks through the door, and I said to him, Jesus, you've been on a 4-day bender? You look like a pile of shit. And he said, no, I haven't slept since I decided to sell the car. I said, well, don't sell it. You think? I said, if it's going to make you physically ill,
Yeah.
don't sell it.
It did. It shook me right up.
Oh, you were absolutely inside out.
It wasn't money that I was like in dying need of, but it was going to make life a little bit easier at the time. And so, yeah, I was that close to making that decision that a lot of people probably watching.
Well, and that was a lot of money. It was probably 20 years ago at least. Well, you guys weren't married. Yeah, it was 20 years ago.
18 anyway.
Yeah.
So it was that decision that a lot of people make and
Regret for the rest of their life. We had a lot of fun in this car.
It's got so many bloody memories in it. You know, if you look hard enough, there's fingerprints on the roof. It's not what you're thinking. It was, we were going to a party. Me and my brother and a couple of his buddies, and then we went and picked up Scrubber.
Oh, God.
He worked at a shop with his dad in town, and the guy, well, he was Scrubber because he was always scrubby.
Never clean.
Yeah. So anyway, we had him and 3 other people jammed in the back seat of this thing, and he had to hold the roof because, well, that was about the only safety restraint he had. And he had, greasy fingers.
Well, in the end of the story, Gary keeps his car so clean. Scrubber's lucky he survived that one.
Right. Actually, you know what's really funny is he stunk like a mechanic typically does. And he goes, hey, do you got any aftershave in here? He says, I smell terrible. I said, I don't know. I looked in the console and I had some of that spray air freshener. So he puts it on, he puts it all over his neck and rubs it in. We get to the party and every girl at the party wanted to know what kind of aftershave he had that night.
Was it step up for Scrubber?
I know. And it wasn't peach or strawberry. It was like something that smelled like wood or, you know, some kind of a shrub. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, it's a funny little town. And everybody still comes into the office where I work and they'll see me and ask how you are, and you still have the Stang. Oh yeah, still got it. And then of course they follow you on Instagram. So then that starts a conversation. Well, geez, Gary still got the Mustang, still looks good. Does he keep it as clean as he always did?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Remember Gary would go out in the driveway. He had a big long driveway. Every Sunday morning start cleaning this thing, which he probably didn't need. And 8 hours later be still working on it. Me and his brother would be typically sitting on the deck. I remember he came in one time and goes, what are you guys doing? Have you seen your vehicles? They're disgusting. And they both said, well, we really don't care, Gary, so you just have at it. When you've done yours, you can have a look at ours.
Yeah. Okay, you good?
I'm good. Down to the drive, turn around, okay?
Let's get behind you here, hold on. Well, now we just wait. Make sure she remembers where reverse is and gets things turned around. But she still got her. Well, I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but I can hear her getting on it out there. She was a little scared about doing this, in all honesty, right? She hasn't driven a stick in a lot of years, but I kind of bent her arm into doing it, so. Oh, Christ.
You want to drive? I didn't. I see it. Met that yellow Porsche right on the frickin' corner. He's cutting it. Oh yeah, he was going. It was teeth and eyeballs. We both come around that corner. Oh, it still got it, eh?
Oh yeah.
Took me a minute to get the feel for the clutch again.
Yeah.
I got to get me a manual transmission car before they quit making them. It handles nice too, Gary.
Yeah.
Oh.
Feels good though?
Oh. It is good.
It's good. Gets Mama's stamp of approval.
Feels good your butt dragging on the ground against that pickup.
Right. Feels weird sitting in the passenger seat.
You don't ride there very often, do you?
Been a long time.
Remember that time Karina, your wife, had it? She phoned me, she laughed so hard. You were in something else, and she had to drive it home. Where was it? Down.
Well, she was pregnant.
Yeah, and she said she went by you grabbing gears, scared the shit out of you. The look on your face was worth every bit of it.
And yeah, out to here, her poor arms couldn't reach around her tummy and get to the steering wheel.
It's funny. Karina's referred to it as your second wife since the day she met you.
First wife. She's
First
the
wife.
second.
She's the second. That's right too. You should roll down your window against that retaining wall. I'm gonna maybe scoot over and let you drive us home through town, Gary.
Okay. Go to the next one.
Get a coffee?
Okay, sure. Yeah, you come on here.
I hope you got your wallet. I don't have it.
Look at that. You remember how to do the curves.
Oh yeah, I know those curves. Yeah.
See my charger?
Oh yeah. What do you mean we're live?
Camera's live.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, we weren't thinking. Oh, look at that poor old dog. Do you know her?
No idea who that gal is.
Stop dead. She clearly likes a nice car.
Yeah.
It's that Bradley Cooper beard. Oh, I did this to a guy the other day. He had his blinker on. I pulled out. He was turning at the next corner and he's behind me like this. Oh, that was the sideways, yeah. But this car's always been a magnet.
You know, it's funny. Nowadays, you get people that they'll hang. I had a guy in a city bus hanging out the side window. He was driving it. He wasn't a passenger. And he's both right hands off the wheel, thumbs up out the window.
Well, that gal there with the old dog
Yeah.
looked like your typical old housewife. She stopped dead. Like,
There's the electric Mustang.
oh God, they're
Isn't
ugly.
that ugly?
Oh God, Ford should just be taken out and shot. Anyway,
Okay, Mom, what'd you think?
oh, brings back fond memories. It was great.
Yeah.
I feel rejuvenated, about 20 years younger.
It made me feel like I was 18 again. Going out and listening to this silly car.
Standing there listening to it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was good quality mom and son time we used to have.
Yeah, which we don't get enough of anymore, do we?
No, you don't appreciate it at the time.
Yeah.
It wasn't like there was ever any conflict. We just had a good time always.
Yeah.
It felt good to drive it though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told you, it's like riding a bike. You don't forget.
No.
Grabbing those gears. The clutch was a little tighter than I remember, but other than that, it was good.
You picked it up quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I considered just keep driving and leaving you stand on the side of the road, giving you about 20 minutes and coming back.
Yeah. It's not coming.
Nah. Dirty bugger. She made me walk home. Yeah. No, it was great.
Good.
Now we go back to reality.
We can.
Yeah. Pick up the kids and do our thing.
All right. right, guys. Well, thanks very much for watching the video. I appreciate you putting up with me and my mom's banter and all our old war stories.
Yeah, I've got a few other ones if you ever want to know.
Yeah, I'm not leaving any contact information for this gal in the description box below. But thanks very much for watching, guys. Look forward to chatting with you in the comments, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.
Bye.